Hey everyone, it's Joe, and this is my cat Dodger, who won't leave me alone. In today's video, I'm going to be challenging myself to read manga from my local library only for a month. Meaning that for the next month, the only manga that I can read cannot be from my personal little shelf there or online. It has to be entirely from local libraries in my area, which it's gonna suck. I'm reading Chainsaw Man currently, slowly getting through One Punch Man, and I'm reading my Big Vagabond volume. So it's gonna be a tough month, methinks. You know, libraries aren't really well known for having great manga sections, but I'm gonna put mine to the test. So I'm gonna put mine to the test, and hopefully be pleasantly surprised with coming up with a series that I've never heard of, that I end up really enjoying, and perhaps continuing to read, or even buy and put in my collection, which I'm going to need a new shelf for very soon, because I'm running out of space. Anyways, let's get right into it. Library number 1. I'll see you there. Alright, so this manga's library section was a little smaller. It's just about 2-ish bookshelves. You know, they got some titles there like Yu-Gi-Oh! They have Rurouni Kenshin. They've got Blue Exorcist, and then you can see here all these Tsubasa omnibusi. Fruits Basket, of course, there you can see. But I ended up going with Rurouni Kenshin. It's a series I've heard a lot about. So this second library is like a city library, so you can see on the back wall there, it's almost all manga. There's some empty shelves, but they have like 6-7 shelves compared to the other library. And they had some titles that I was rather impressed that they had so many of. They had a bunch of One Piece, One Punch Man, they had the entirety of Ouran High School Host Club, they had Full Metal Alchemist, they had some Demon Slayer, they had all of Naruto, a bunch of Fairy Tail you can see there at the bottom. They've got Monster, there's Naruto there. Remember some of the other stuff they had. They had so much stuff that I was just like, whoa, like that's crazy. They have all of Toriko. I ended up getting Toriko, Monster. I feel like I got something else. I definitely did. Oh, and I got a single volume of some Cat Samurai. There's me trying to read all of Nausicaa. I ended up reading most of Nausicaa there, Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, but anyways, those are looking at a black screen now as I'm talking. To me,
the guy who checked me out, my books, really nice dude. He's like, found the manga section, have we? And I was like, yeah, I'm hitting it hard. You know, I'm a big manga reader, big anime fan. He's like, yeah, me too, brother. You know, you gotta come back, you gotta read more. We can get you any volume you want. If it's not back there, we can get it from other libraries, or we'll just order it for you. We'll start getting more manga from the library. I run into that guy more often.
alright, so in review, that's my library manga haul. For series, starting us off strong with Toriko. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. It's pretty funny and good, just generally speaking. I'm pretty sure this is like Hunter x Hunter was like a parody spin-off of this. A friend told me that. If I'm wrong, if that's wrong, if you fooled me, shame on me, I guess. I really like the artwork of Toriko. It's pretty fun. Like, it's got a vibe. Cool, like, monsters. The characters are decent. Toriko's basically like a stand user. It's not a stand, of course, but it's kind of the same deal. Cool characters. So yeah, the premise is that they're gourmet hunters, and they find the best food to eat, and monster foods to eat. I like Toriko. I think you should read it. Apparently the anime is pretty bad, so don't watch that. Next we have Rurouni Kenshin. I've heard a lot of good things about this series, and I'm a sucker for a good samurai like fighting series, and if that's what that is, then perfect. Fecto. Next, we have Monster. I could not get the first copy, but got 2 and 3, so I'll have to find some way to read the first volume. I'm really excited about that. Everyone loves Monster. People say it's like their favorite manga series, so I'm really excited. Gate 7 by Clamp. I just liked the kind of the traditional looking spirit type vibe. Seemed cool. It seems like that's what it's going to be about. Next is Nekogahara, Stray Cat Samurai. This one is kind of a cool vibe, and it's new-ish, and it is pretty cool. It's got some, the artwork is unique, a good spread there. A cat samurai, but there's also people. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. Like I'm almost done with it. I've really liked it, and the puns are bearable, and the story's cool enough. Like again, like I said, I'm a sucker for samurai stories, so there's that. That's all I got from the library. Okay, so I have to cheat a little bit. I got Monster, and they don't have the first volume available. They only had 2 and 3. I'm gonna have to read the first volume online. Okay. I found a source for Monster online, so volume 1 will have to go read online. So. I didn't do one of those for when I started reading on August 20th, but it's been basically a month in 2 days because it was the library books were due yesterday. I actually had to return some of the library books, so unfortunately I can't even talk about them because I didn't even get a chance to read them because I was so busy with the start of my semester. So I kind of fell through on that end. But I read the stuff that I got to keep for now. I gotta return because they're library books. As you can tell, it has been a month. I'm disheveled. My hair's a mess. I need a haircut. So I'm gonna start off with the favorite series I think that I read of the bunch, and that is Toriko. Toriko is I've read part of the first book online before, and it was really fun. My friend Depeche put me onto this, so thanks Depeche. This is like Hunter x Hunter for food, I guess. I don't know if I can put it that way, but the back does say it's the world's most popular manga, so you can't really argue with that, right? It is good. It is really fun. I really like the character. So the next series, Monster, I just realized I didn't record this part, so I got to redo it. I of course read the first one online because they didn't have it, so I cheated a little bit, but still, same goes. Monster's a really good series. It holds up for being released in like the 90s or something. I know there's a lot of older manga and anime, like JoJo's came out in the 80s or whatever, right? And Berserk is old, and surely One Piece is it's got years on it. But yeah, this one's really good. I really like the characters. The first volume I think was a little slow for me, but it was worth getting through for the payoff in the other two. Payoff as in continuation of the story. The art, I wouldn't say the art's anything special, but I do like it. I think it fits the tone of the story well enough. You don't need to ask for a whole lot telling a story like this as far as art goes, so I'd recommend it. I really like it. I see why people, just sing the praises of Monster. So, and then the last book I got from the second library, Nekogahara, Stray Cat Samurai. This is really charming, just as far as like, it's basically a parody of like samurai movies and kind of cliches and tropes and stuff like that. So it's funny, but I don't know how long the shtick will last. The character's cool. Obviously, that's like you need to have a cool character for it to be interesting. So yeah, the puns are all right. Yushido. The only thing is, like, there are people in here, and I guess I was just kind of confused. Like, are there two different worlds that exist in the? I don't know. Maybe it's explained. Fortunately, I had to, like I said, return the Rurouni Kenshin and the Clamp series. I read some of the Clamp series, Gate 7, just okay. The art's cool. I really like the art, and I feel like if I'd given it more time, if I'd been able to read more of it, I would have enjoyed it more. I feel like the concept and the setup was cool enough, but I didn't even get a chance to touch Rurouni Kenshin, which I'm sorry. That was my own fault. I've been having an incredibly busy semester so far, so you'll have to bear with me here on that. So thanks for watching, guys. If you do like the video, I'm gonna do this again some other time. There's lots of manga at these libraries, so I'd be more than happy to do it again. Read whatever you like, suggest that you saw, anything like that. But yeah, in the meantime, I've got homework to do. I've got to drop these off because they're 2 days late. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully very soon, very shortly is what I was trying to say. But soon came out. So thanks, guys, again. I'm sorry this was kind of like a bummer in the end because I didn't get to read all of the manga. I'm bummed out too because I wanted to read Rurouni Kenshin especially. But yeah, thanks, guys. Peace. Take care.